Hello and welcome to Speak English with Anna and Ben.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to Speak English with Anna and Ben, your warm place to grow your English and your life at the same time. And today feels a little quiet. Not sad, just thoughtful.
Yeah, because sometimes you look around at your life and everything looks fine. You have food, you have a roof, nobody is shouting at you. Nothing is actually wrong, but something is missing. You cannot name it exactly, you just feel flat.
Like life is happening to you instead of you happening to life. I felt that last year. I kept thinking, I should be grateful. Why am I not excited about anything? I wasn't sad. I wasn't angry. I was just running on the same track every single day.
And a lot of people feel this, but never say it out loud. Because it doesn't look like a real problem from the outside. Your life looks okay on Instagram, but inside, quietly, something feels heavy. But it is a real feeling, and today we are talking about it, honestly, in English, together. Do you feel stuck in life? Okay, before we say anything else, I need to ask you something. When you woke up this morning, what was the first thing you touched? Your phone, right? Don't worry, me too. Every single morning. Here's the thing though, according to a global study, more than 80% of people feel stuck in their own lives, not because they're lazy, not because they're failing, but because no one ever taught them what to actually do about it. Today, we're fixing that in English.
In the next 30 minutes, you're going to learn the exact phrases and mindset shifts that people who stopped feeling stuck actually used. These are not in your textbook. You won't hear these in a grammar class, but after today, you'll use them in English and in real life. Heads up, this episode is different. Welcome to Speak English with Anna and Ben. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. And for real though, before we start, I have to be honest with you. 3 years ago, I woke up every morning, grabbed my phone before I said good morning to myself, and checked who wrote to me, who posted what, who liked what. My eyes opened and my hand moved by itself, like I didn't even decide. My thumb just went.
Your hand grabbed the ghost of your phone.
Exactly. My brain was like, excuse me, where is our screen? But low-key, that was also my whole life, not just my mornings. I was working a job I didn't care about, going home to watch things I didn't enjoy. Not unhappy exactly, just nothing. That blankness, that's scarier than being sad.
A lot of people feel exactly like that. They're not broken, they're not weak, they're just, and here's a great American phrase, in a rut. In a rut means doing the same thing over and over with no progress, like a car wheel stuck in mud, spinning but going nowhere.
That was me, and today we want to help you get out of that rut, in English, in life, starting right now.
Don't worry about the English level. This is B1 to B2, so if you're intermediate, it's perfect. If some parts feel fast, just listen again. Your brain understands more each time. Just stay with us. Feel the story.
And if you're learning English because you want a better job, want to travel, or because something inside you said, I want more, this episode is exactly for you. Subscribe now so you've never missed an episode. And in the comments, just write yes or no. Do you feel stuck right now? We read every single one.
Okay, let's practice. Say these out loud with me. Your bedroom, your kitchen, the bus, wherever you are. No pressure, just try. Repeat after me. I've been in a rut, but that's about to change. In a rut means stuck in the same routine with no real progress.
Next one, repeat. I'm ready to level up. Level up, that means to improve yourself, like going to the next stage in a video game. Very common in American English.
And one more. Repeat, honestly though, I'm done playing small. Playing small means hiding your real potential, not trying your best.
No cap, if you said those out loud, you just did something most people skip. You chose to practice. And that
That's already a game changer.
No cap, by the way. That's American slang for no lie. I really mean it. You'll hear it a lot. Okay, now let's talk about the real reason people feel stuck.
Most people think, I'm not working hard enough. I haven't found my passion. I just need the right opportunity. Here's the plot twist. None of that is true.
The real reason is much simpler, and honestly, a little embarrassing when you finally see it. They live on autopilot. Think about a normal evening at home. Dad comes back from work, throws his keys on the table, sits on the sofa, and boom, phone in hand. The kids want to talk. They want to show their drawing, tell them about school, but Dad is in scroll mode.
Or mom, or both. 4 people in one living room. 4 phones, 4 different worlds. And here's what's wild. The phone connects you to people far away. But sometimes it takes you away from the person sitting right next to you.
That's a contradiction. Contradiction, that's when two things don't match. Together, but lonely. And that's exactly what autopilot does to your life. Same alarm, same phone scroll, same coffee, same complaints. Slowly, you start thinking, this is just who I am. It's too late for me. Other people change, not me.
Okay, but real talk. Those thoughts, they're not facts. They're just old habits pretending to be facts. And here's the thing nobody tells you. You don't get unstuck by making one giant decision. You don't quit your job, move to a new city, and suddenly feel alive. You get unstuck by making one small decision, and then another, and another, until your brain learns, wait, I'm not stuck. I'm the one driving.
Let's get practical. Here is technique number 1. We call it the 15-minute morning takeover.
For 1 week, just 7 days, wake up 15 minutes earlier and don't touch your phone. I know. The first morning I tried this, my eyes opened, my hand moved to the bedside table, and nothing. No phone, just air. My brain was like, excuse me, where is our screen?
Instead of your phone, do one thing that you choose. Sit outside and drink your coffee in silence. Write 3 sentences about what you want today. Or, our personal favorite, practice English for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter what the thing is. What matters is that you chose it.
And here's why this works. This part blew my mind. When you make one small choice, first thing in the morning, before the world tells you what to do, your brain gets a signal. The signal says, I've got this. And that signal, it hits different than any motivational quote you've ever read. Maybe you also have a clock somewhere in your house that you never use because your phone does everything. On morning 1, that clock suddenly becomes your best friend.
Hits different, by the way, is American slang. It means feels more meaningful or special than usual, like coffee hits different when you make it yourself in the quiet morning. Okay, let's practice our morning power phrases. Repeat after Ben.
Repeat, I own my morning. Own means to fully control something. She owns her mornings means she controls how her day starts.
Repeat, I'm not reacting, I'm deciding. Reacting means responding without thinking. Deciding means making a conscious choice. The difference is everything.
And the last one, repeat, today hits different because I chose it. Beautiful. Say that one again to yourself tonight before you sleep.
Notice those aren't just English phrases. That's how successful people actually talk to themselves. That's the vibe we're going for. Vibe, another great American word. It means the feeling or energy of something. Good vibe, bad vibe, you'll hear it everywhere.
Okay, you nailed your morning, but then life hits you. A stressful email, someone says something rude, a notification that low-key ruins your whole mood, and that good feeling from the morning, gone.
That's where technique 2 comes in. We call it the 30-second reset. 3 times a day, set a simple alarm. When it goes off, stop. 30 seconds. Ask yourself one question. Am I choosing this moment, or am I just reacting? Repeat that with me. Am I choosing this moment, or am I just reacting?
I want to be real with you for a second.
One night, no phone, no distractions, I sat down with someone in my family, just tea, and I finally poured my heart out about how tired I felt from always being online. Poured my heart out? That means you share all your real feelings. You don't hide, you let it all out.
And what happened?
They said, I feel like that too. We laughed, we almost cried. It was simple, but deep. See, sometimes one honest conversation, no phones, no scrolling, is more powerful than 100 text messages. That second is a liar. You know, when you say just a second and it becomes 45 minutes, don't let that second steal the real moments.
When you start changing, no cap, not everyone will be happy about it. Some people feel uncomfortable when you grow. Here are 3 American phrases to set your boundaries, kindly but clearly. Repeat after me. I appreciate your concern, but I've got this. I've got this means I can handle it. Calm, confident, no drama.
Repeat. That's not really my vibe anymore. If something is not your vibe, it doesn't fit who you're becoming. Simple but powerful.
And the last boundary phrase. Repeat. I'm trying something new. I'll fill you in later. Fill you in means I'll tell you more information later. Friendly, casual, no explaining required.
Here's the secret nobody tells you about those phrases. When you say them, you're not just speaking English, you're practicing being the person you're becoming. Language shapes identity. That's why learning English, really learning it, changes you.
Before we finish, let's slow down and look at some powerful words from today. Our little word tour. You can just listen or repeat after us. No pressure, just feel the words.
First word, in a rut. When you are in a rut, you do the same thing over and over with no progress, like a wheel stuck in mud. For example, I felt like I was in a rut, same day, every day. Repeat, in a rut.
Next word, autopilot. When you live on autopilot, you do things without thinking, automatically, like a machine. For example, she was living on autopilot, waking up, working, sleeping, repeating. Repeat autopilot.
Next one, American slang, low-key. Low-key means quietly, a little bit, not saying it loudly. For example, I low-key love early mornings when no one else is awake. Repeat, low-key.
Next slang, hits different. When something hits different, it feels more meaningful or special than usual. For example, coffee hits different when you make it yourself in the quiet morning. Repeat, hits different.
Next, level up. To level up means to improve yourself, like moving to the next stage in a game. For example, she decided to level up. She started studying English every single day. Repeat, level up.
Now an emotional phrase, pour your heart out. When you pour your heart out, you share all your real feelings, honestly, without hiding anything. For example, he finally poured his heart out about how tired and lost he felt. Repeat, pour your heart out.
Next, contradiction. A contradiction is when two things don't match. They can't both be true at the same time. For example, it's a contradiction, always connected online, but feeling totally alone. Repeat, contradiction.
Next phrase, play it safe. When you play it safe, you choose the easy, safe option, not the honest or risky one. For example, when people ask, "How are you?" most of us play it safe and say, "Fine." Repeat, play it safe.
Next, slang, no cap. No cap means no lie. Seriously, I really mean it. Very popular American slang. For example, no cap, that was the best conversation I had all year. Repeat, no cap.
And our last phrase, get in your own way. When you get in your own way, your own habits or thoughts stop you from moving forward. For example,
She wanted to change, but her fear kept getting in her own way. Repeat, get in your own way.
Those were our 10 words. You don't need to remember all of them perfectly right now. Choose 1 or 2 you like and try to use them this week. Write a sentence in the comments with one of these words. We will read it and we'll reply. No cap.
Not as a podcast host, as a person.
You found this podcast for a reason. Maybe you're learning English because you want a better job. Maybe it's because you want to travel, to connect with people, to feel more free. Or maybe, just maybe, something inside you said, I want more. That voice, that's not a wish, that's a plan.
You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not broken. Every time you listen, your brain catches one more word, one more idea, one more feeling. You are someone who chose to do something different today. And that hits different.
Repeat this final phrase with us. Say it out loud. Seriously, I'm not stuck. I'm just getting started. And this time, I'm doing it in English. Say it one more time if you need to. We mean it.
Every time you listen, your brain catches one more word, one more idea, one more feeling. And that is how change really happens. Not all at once. One calm conversation at a time.
If this episode hit different for you, share it with one person who needs it and leave a comment below. What is one small choice you're making this week? Seriously, we read every single one and we reply.
New here? Start with episode 1. We'll be right there with you every step. Subscribe so you never miss a new episode. Every week, new English, new ideas, new life. Take care of yourself.
This has been,
And this is Anna.
and you've been listening to Speak English with Anna and Ben. See you in the next one.
Your English journey does not stop here.
Every episode you listen to is one step closer to advancing your English skills.